The audacious theft of £2.5 million from a mail train in 1964 brought the great train robbers to the world's attention. But it was Ronnie Biggs' escape from jail after serving just 15 months of his 30-year sentence which assured him of notoriety. Biggs spent more than 30 years on the run from the British police, most of it in Brazil, where he delighted in being able to taunt detectives with the fact that he could not be extradited for his crimes.
It's pleasurable to feel that you've made it. You know, you struggle through life to be somebody, and finally, even if it's only a cockeyed fame, I did sort of get somewhere, you know.
Eventually, in 2001, he did come back. He was old and frail and knew he'd have to face the music. The author Tony Delano, who knows the train robber well, says Biggs never thought he'd spend long in prison.
I don't think Ronnie is one of life's clear thinkers, and he's always, even when I first knew him, he nourished the idea that if he could only come back to Britain, things had changed in attitudes toward crime, and the courts were no longer handing out sentences of the kind that he received, that he would actually somehow be able to dispose of his sentence, and perhaps by serving a couple of years in prison. But that was never going to happen.
The Parole Board had recommended that Biggs be freed, but the Justice Secretary Jack Straw said no. Mr. Straw said, had he complied with his sentence, he would have been a free man many years ago. Biggs chose not to obey the law and respect the punishments given to him. The legal system in this country deserves more respect than this. Mr. Biggs is wholly unrepentant, and the Parole Board found his propensity to breach trust a very significant factor. Biggs's lawyer is furious.
An 80-year-old man who has broken his hip, has problems on his spine, who cannot walk, cannot talk, cannot go to the toilet, has had 3 strokes. The only offence that he possibly could commit would be to use his bus pass before 9 a.m.
Ronnie Biggs' freedom is for the time being academic anyway. He's seriously ill in hospital after breaking his hip a few days ago and is going nowhere just yet. David Bowden, Sky News.